To turn on the sensor, you have to press on the middle of the sensor until the green light is active, and when it blinks, you can put it in the holder. So for the preparation of the trunk ROM, we have to put on the strap, and it's more easy if you don't wear the headset, because we can do it together and you know what's happening.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. And it has to be tight, but not too tight. Yeah. So I'm going to add the sensor. You have to have the name and the lower part so you can read it. You have to add the peripheral, and for the trunk ROM we use the Xsense dot. You have to click on the tile and then select the sensor to connect it. And when it's connected, you can go to the right upper side to the Bluetooth icon, which has a green dot. If you then select the sensor again, you will see a person in front of you, a puppet, where you can say where the sensor is on the body. On this part, it's on the upper trunk, where we can later visualize the movements of the total trunk. I have to say to the system if my patient is standing or sitting. I click on sitting, and now it says in the headset, please hold still, so the patient must not move. And when the calibration is complete, I can go to the clients by clicking on that and search for the patient. And then I'm going to say start session. Next part is start the range of motion by clicking on the play button. And I also have to say to the system that my patient is sitting. In the headset it says please hold still. I can go in the left upper part to the trunk range of motion, and then I'm going to select start trunk range of motion by clicking on the blue button start, and then the patient has to hold still one more time. And now we can measure the trunk ROM by asking to tilt to the right side of the left side, and then you see the movement of the trunk in the headset, but also in the upper left part. Yes. You can go forwards, you have to watch the table, you can go backwards. And if the sensor is situated on the upper part of the body, then you can also do the rotation of the trunk. Therefore you ask your patient to cross the arms on the chest and then turn to the right side as far as he or she can go. Don't force it. Yes, you can lower down the arms, and now you're ready to add the exercise you want to train by clicking on Add Exercise button. Then you go to the left side and select Trunk, and then we can add the Shape Sport, the Manta Flow and the Wobbly Penguin. And I'm going to start with the Shape Sport exercise, where we can train the rotation of the trunk and the lateral flexion of the trunk. Before your patient comes into that environment, he sees back the rotation, the flexion and extension, and the tilt movement, the lateral flexion of the trunk. You have to cross your arms on your chest, and then you can turn and getting the sphere into the circle. You turn back into the right position. and you can adjust the settings that you can add more goals, 4 or 5. I can also give a new target when he's busy, so it shifts on shape and form. And I can also adjust the movement, so the exercise becomes a lateral flexion exercise. And now you have to fit the hexagon by tilting to the left or to the right side. And this is the functionality of the shape sport exercise. I'm going to stop the session and take off. You can take off the headset. And welcome back.